need to say it again. Who's letting these kids try to build a company around implantation and telepathy and this technology in my brain and body? One, they don't have informed consent, so every one of their little companies are more than criminally liable as well as financially liable. So how the hell are these guys not in prison? Who's letting these kids do this? And when do I get to sue the shit out of them for everything? Two, like I've been saying, they're probably not going to know the health hazards of implantation and long-term telepathy until years after they're dead. Like I've been saying, so you probably have to research the health hazards of this tech even before you use it for new age investigations as well. So they're probably better off selling it to the government, like I've been saying, and let them pay for all the research involved, because that's studying the health hazards is probably going to be very expensive, as I said out loud and said numerous times. Do they even know how to study the health hazards? Do they even know what kind of experimental design they would need? Probably not. So they're probably better off selling this implantation jazz, telepathy, etc. to the government, because research involving the health hazards probably will not be done until years after they're dead. So if they're trying to form a legal company, even if they try to form a legal experimentation company, I'm pretty sure you got to test this stuff on animals first before you can even prove it's safe for human life. Kind of like drugs, you got to test those on animals. There's certain phases. Certain drug trials and certain phases of the experiment. There's certain phases of the experimentation as you try to get drugs approved. Animal testing is typically one of the first stages before you can even test it on humans. I don't think you can just skip animals and just jump to humans, especially with technology. Could be wrong. There may be stuff I don't know, but that's my theory. But yeah, who's allowing this to occur, and when do I get to sue the shit out of them, and when are they going to prison? Because this is a 5-year and 6-month hostage scenario. And these guys don't even know how to do research. So who's funding this research with people who don't even know how to do research? And then also letting them manipulate bets with this tech and do betting manipulation and steal IP and data at the same time. Like, what the hell is going on in America, and how are these people not in prison? These kids in Dallas, Dubai, New York, California, wherever else. Are they crazy? But yeah, who's letting these people pretend to be researchers? One, they don't even know how to do research. They don't know how to collect honest data. They don't know the errors in instrumentation. They don't even know experimental design. And you're going to let them study the health hazards of this tech too? Come on, let's. Do they even know how? They really don't, I can assure you. There's more than just conduction and tissue studies you're going to need to be performing when you're studying the health hazards of this tech, and do they even know how to do that? And do they know how to do that where they get authentic and reliable data that can be trusted? Let's use our brains. Praise Jesus.